ladies and gentlemen. Let's hand it to Andre.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of this event. Heavyweight bout, 3 5-minute rounds, and the referee in charge is Gert Richter. Let me introduce you both fighters, and we will start in the blue corner. 32 years old, 187 centimeters tall, weighing in 114.6 kilos. Represent TFT Gym, and the coach in his corner is Otavio Duarte. He has a professional record of 27 fights, 17 wins, 13 finishes, 1 no contest and 9 losses. Fighting out of Brazil, the lion-haired Luis Barbosa. Across the cage in the red corner, 29 years old, 185 centimeters tall, 106 kilos. All-Star Germany and Sparta Aachen. Coaches in his corner are Serdar Karatsa, Kasim Aras, and Gökhan Serikam. He has a professional record of 18 fights, 11 wins, 9 finishes, and 7 losses. Fighting out of Bulgaria and representing Nerora Cup team Hot Peppers Prague, the Punisher, #1 ranking heavyweight octagon MMA, Lazar Тодев.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times and listen to my commands. When I say stop, you stop. Fight hard, fight fair. God bless and keep it real. Touch your gloves, please. Step back in the corner.
Touch of gloves. Gerd Richter, the third man in the cage, dwarfed by these two giants. Barbosa making his debut in the blue corner. Lazar Тодев looking to make a march back on that heavyweight title in the red. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Luke Barnett, and off we go.
Тодев looking loose, looking fast. Obviously that lowest he's ever weighed in here at Octagon. He's got to have to utilize speed and movement in his favor against a monster like Barbosa. Let's see how he can bounce back from that last fight that he had. Took a lot of damage in that fight. Barbosa, we're just waiting for the explosion, but the speed definitely in the side of the Bulgarian.
You look at the takedown defense of Тодев, he's got a 98% takedown defense. And you think of that, he's fought the likes of Hatif Mawel. That says a lot about that. And also he's added a Muay Thai striking coach to his camp now.
And then we see it with the kicks as well. And the movement from Тодев is perfect. Amazing how he flinches and moves. That's what's so different about him at heavyweight. He looks, you know, extremely loose and calm here and then goes low with that kick again. It'd be great if he can start adding those weapons. If he can start kicking heavy to the body and the head and the leg, it just makes him so much more dangerous because his boxing and his movement and his feints, they're so class.
And if he could start faster as well, Luke, we talked about that in the commentary meeting. Sometimes it feels like he gives half a round away.
Especially when he's so fit at heavyweight. You know, most heavyweights like Barbosa are like they've got to carry a lot of weight. He doesn't. He's light, moves well, so he should push the pace, I feel like. But he seems to allow people to grow, and the size of them, it just takes one punch.
It's crazy when you look at these side by side that it's Barbosa was the guy that in his last fought at light heavyweight.
Barbosa at the moment seems like the one who's a bit more timid to engage. Doesn't want to step into the range for Тодев to unload that right hand, probing with the jab.
Yeah, he will have watched tape on Тодев. He will have seen the fights against Adam Pawash. He will have seen his durability against the likes of Will Fleury. He'll respect that for sure. And interestingly, Тодев never been KO'd in his career. Barbosa never submitted in his. The last time Тодев was actually stopped was 2016, and then you jump back to Barbosa. 2017 was the last time somebody was able to finish that man.
Тодев blocking that low kick well was Barbosa. Left hook comes over the top and lands, but kind of just out of gut reaction. Like to see Тодев throw that right hand. Inside, growing with the kicks. Crowd a little bit restless, but you got to remember these two are heavyweights. We're halfway through this first round. They want more from Barbosa, I feel.
They've just been treated to 2 insane back-to-back knockouts.
Yeah.
They're hungry for more, Luke.
Oh, a nice right hand from Barbosa, finding a home again. Тодев takes shots so well, takes damage so well from such big, giant men. Nice lateral movement. He's just
nice left hand.
whipping left hand, but Barbosa throwing as Тодев throws. It's almost like he's trying to counter and he's weighing. And when Тодев throws, he's whipping shots in.
The hands were fast, though. I was impressed with that reaction.
Good block there from Тодев as he lands the right hand. Tactical, I think, this from Barbosa. He's waiting. I thought at first that he was, you know, intimidated by Тодев, but I feel like that's part of the game plan, to counter. Every time that Todev's thrown something, anything significant, Barbosa's thrown 2 or 3 back.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Same there. Todev's read that a lot better now, though. He's going to maybe throw one, step out, and then throw another. And
it's a good tactic from Barbosa. He has the reach advantage, and if Тодев has to step in, and you're quick enough, maybe you can catch him. But at the minute, it's Тодев with the output. Not really anything significant come from Barbosa yet, but with heavyweight fights, you do not blink. Again, nice little feints from Тодев, just little flinches, threats with the shoulders, the hands, and then the footwork. That's underestimated with a guy like him, because at heavyweight, it's rare to see such good footwork like this.
Left hand lands.
That hurt him. Solid shot there from Barbosa.
And then Barbosa instantly trying to get the takedown. Feel like that was a mistake. 10 seconds remain. Let's see if they break away and throw. But that would be the most significant shot landed. I don't know if that will give him the round compared to the output of Тодef, because I'm not sure if it counts as him getting dropped. But that's all it takes. You said at heavyweight. And he's been weighing and weighing and weighing. And as he throws 2 shots back. And the left hook around the glove landed perfectly and stunned Тодef.
And I am sure we will see that, and we will also find out whether that did get gifted, or given, I should say, not gifted, earned as a round for Barbosa off the back of that shot. And there's our Ring Girl nominee, Nicola. Again, you can vote for her. Go to social media and support this lady as she looks to claim the MMA award for Ring Girl of the Year.
Here we get to see the highlights. Not many of them. That left hand catching Тодef early. And there's the final left one that lands right on the jaw and stuns Тодef. He manages to stay on his feet, just puts one knee down.
His eyes were still there. He was just knocked back and
here
he turned
it is again,
around.
I believe he had 2 hooks. Come round, just landed perfectly on the jaw.
Round 2 set to get underway.
See what the judges have that scored as. A mixed bag.
Yeah.
Judge 2 giving that to Barbosa for the knockdown, I imagine. The other 2 giving it to Тодef. Тодef winning 2-1. But I'm sure the confidence of Barbosa is high now. Has felt the power and the speed and movement of Тодef and has landed. Only took him 1 shot really to cause damage.
Тодef, cheeky little moves. Oi!
Good right hand through the middle. Again, counter from Barbosa. He goes high with the kick. Nice right hand to the body though. Good timing there from Тодef, but that was surprising from Barbosa. Nice check as well.
In the corner of Тодef is Kazim Arash, who will be fighting in Cologne. Again, we saw him debut against Adam Pawash. These two have trained together for a long time, him and Тодef.
Oi. Deciding to go to the body a lot now is Тодef, which at heavyweight is a whole different game, especially when you see the power of Barbosa.
And the interesting thing about this fight is we know what's next in the heavyweight division. We saw it in the Stvanitsa. Martin Buday has returned to Octagon. Despite being on a 7-fight win streak in the UFC, he has now jumped and joined us. And Will Fleury will defend his heavyweight crown against that man. A date and time yet to be established.
And that plus the addition of Barbosa. Really stacking the heavyweight division. Great check there from Barbosa as well. Calf kick from Тодев. Maybe going to come high with that right leg now. Dominating the space well, moving well as always is Тодев. Can't get the finishing product.
Yeah, he's aware of the game now, like he's flinching, letting him throw.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do. One in, step out, and then throw. But it's difficult, like you said, against someone who's got a longer reach, because you have to really let the hook fly by. Grabbing the hands, grabbing the wrist, nice stiff jab.
Oh, that's
Poke
like an eye poke.
Go Richter didn't quite see it.
The ref
Continues, got to be stopped. Oh, now the ref stops. Even though Barbosa acknowledged it as well. Wasn't at a good angle there.
Yeah, he was walking. He basically had almost his back to it. But Barbosa,
these two huge men throwing big, heavy hands at each other. Definitely a poke in the eye. You see it there. Accidental, I believe.
It looked like the ref did have a good angle, but maybe just didn't catch it. Again, everything happening at speed, live in the cage. Тодев saying he doesn't need the doctor, wants to keep this going. That's good from him as well. He knows cardio is one of his weapons in this division. You come in at 104, 105 kilos, and you're going to hope that the cardio is going to be higher than the guy that's 10, 15 kilos heavier than you,
Nice
Luke.
flicking kick, nice stop to the midsection as well. This is a different Тодев, light on the feet. I like to see that development, those kicks. Like you said, still young for heavyweight specifically. Nice stiff jab. If Тодев could start adding a mean kicking game to his arsenal.
And look at those legs. Imagine they're turning those over fully on a leg kick, and you can already see the welts there on.
Again to it, and that hurt one. That's why Barbosa comes flying forward. And Тодef, his biggest weapon is so difficult to take down. He's so well grounded.
He switched stance now as well, Barbosa. And look at that, the veins popping out on that calf, that left calf of the Brazilian.
Switches back. I want to see Тодef go high with that right leg.
Very good.
1 minute 25 seconds now left in round number 2. And nothing as significant as what we saw in that round, but trying to make something happen now is the Brazilian. Still staying in that southpaw stance. That leg is definitely compromised, Luke.
And that messes up your defenses, and sometimes your offense as well, but mainly defense is the thing that suffers when you switch stance, because you're blocking the opposite way. And you're just not used to it, especially in the middle of a fight when you're forced to switch. It can really affect you.
He's also grimacing now when Тодев is targeting that lead right leg. Oh,
nice right hand, finds through the middle, touches
Love that. Off rhythm, stepped in with the 1-2.
Barbosa needs to be more urgent, needs to go after something here. Just seems shook at the moment, switches back.
He's taken the wheels off him, Luke. You look at that, he's even tentative with that lead right leg. He's worried about that because that left leg is definitely compromised. I know he's moving on it, but he's hiding it, he's shielding it, he's defending it with changing stances.
Punch, and again with that right hand.
And we'll remind you, coming into this round, 2 judges had it for Тодев. 1 judge gave it to Barbosa.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a shutout in this second round. Тодev's going to be on all 3 judges' scorecard going into the 3rd. That's something I respect about Тодев as well. He's happy to take it the distance. He's happy to win the decisions because his style really plays to it. He wants people to come to him. But he's growing in this fight, and like you said, making his man switch stance. I feel like a spinning back kick, Brian, from Тодев. I don't know why.
Oh,
it's just come to me.
What are you doing to me?
But I feel like that would
whisper that into my ear.
Barbosa is wide open for it now. He's squared up his hips in that southpaw position. And Todev's so good at getting off the center line and making his man move in the right direction. So
if you've called that, I know you've stopped drinking, but if you've called that, I will buy you drinks for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, let's see. I'll try and scream at Todev. Here we have it. The judges all agree with us.
Yep,
Everyone giving that round to the Todev. So now is that Superman punch, and then he follows that with another right hand that landed.
Next up, round 3. Potential final 5 minutes of this heavyweight contest. Barbosa versus Тодев. Still feels like we could get gifted the moment. Still feels like there's something, maybe a spinning attack that could come, Luke.
Like you said, the heavyweights just takes one shot, and they haven't expelled too much energy, either of them. Obviously, Тодев being a bit more active, moving a bit more, but they both still have power in the gas tank for sure. He's come out in the southpaw stance, so he's already hindered by that left leg, but coming out a lot more urgent, a lot more aggressive, Barbosa.
The body language is a little, showing a little more urgency, a bit more positive, exactly. And you call this tactics, he wants to counter, he really wants to fire back from Тодев, but he's not really done much, Luke, and I would have loved to see a takedown. When I watched his last fight, and again, that was at light heavyweight, his cage control, and the chain wrestling is great. And then when he gets you in those basic jiu-jitsu positions, the domination he can get on top. Very few fighters, especially ones that give up 10 kilos underneath you, can you know, reach that level or defend that sort of attack.
But that's the thing with Тодев, he's just so hard to take down. That's his secret weapon. People look at the boxing, but he's just got great hips. He's always in the right place. He doesn't overexert himself or make mistakes. So he's very, very difficult to get him to the mat unless you chain things together well. And I feel like it's single leg attacks are the best way to get him down, but it's very, very hard to do so. Every time they clash, you feel like something could happen.
And also, you look at how Fleury fought him as well. He wasn't scared to go first. And he added up the damage. And that, for me, you know, such a gutsy performance for those two fighters. And it was the difference for me. Fleury taking charge, taking the momentum early in that fight.
You need to go first and last against a man like Тодев. You can't let him set up shots like that. He feints so well. Barbosa needs to throw, step out and throw again, but he's just not willing to do the first phase. Тодев in complete control of this dance. And
it's such an unexpected performance from Barbosa. He's won his last 4 fights, 3 of those are finishes, and aggression has been a factor. He's pushed the pace, pushed the fight, but today just sitting on that back foot, waiting for it to come to him, and it's not going to happen like that. The fight's running away from him now, 2.5 minutes.
Especially right now when you're 2 rounds down. But he just, every time he tries to come forward, Тодев meets him with a good shot, solid shot.
And the crowd are letting it be known. And when you see what heavyweight fighting can be, when you look at that electric fight we had between Тодев and Fleury.
But Fleury was the one pushing it, like
exactly.
you said. This is how Тодев likes to fight. He likes this rhythm. A minute 45 seconds remain. Тодев happy to control this pace, control this distance. Barbosa needs to make something happen. It's easy to say from outside here.
Oh, a nice body shot.
It's easy to say, come on, let's fly forward at him and then try and hit him, but you leave yourself wide open for a big right hand. There's that calf kick again.
Yeah, now that's open. That lead leg is back where it is a threat, a target for Тодев.
The funny thing is, Barbosa's had the most convincing shot with that left hook, the rock Тодев. And here they open up again, and there's that counter left hand, lands to the back of the head.
They've drilled it. You know they've drilled it against the style of Тодев. But my argument here, Luke, is in the corner of Тодев is Karim Arash. He's just had a big knockout over Powash. He's scheduled to fight against a new arrival in Octagon coming up. I believe that will be in Cologne.
1 minute remain.
If he makes a big performance, he could leapfrog Тодев. He could leapfrog the guy that is the #1 contender just because it's more eye-catching, it's more entertaining, it's more devastating, it's more of a threat to the heavyweight title.
And it's new. Oh, nice check there. Barbosa needs to come forward now, 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, instant welt on the leg of Тодев there from that reaction. 30 seconds left. No one predicted a decision here.
Heavy breaths from Barbosa as he's trying to chase his man down. 15 seconds, Тодев light on the feet. Happy with his performance. It's been clinical. been convincing. The crowd doesn't like it, but that's what you got to do when you're fighting monsters. Every little bit counts. Nice right hand to end them off. And a solid win for the Punisher.
Barbosa raising his hand. I'm not sure he's aware we do open scoring here. He's climbing to the top of the cage, Luke.
Just wants to get that picture. Let him have it. New promotion. A very, very clean performance from Тодев. Like to see him adding those kicks. A new weapon for him. No spinning back kick though, Brian.
No spinning back kick.
He can work on that one. I'll teach him.
Yeah, you can teach him. I've seen your spinning back kick, mate. I've seen it. It's like a giraffe falling over.
Like
but you can dance. I will give you that.
It's like a giraffe and a donkey mixed together.
That's right. We'll not label the various bits of anatomy, but we'll leave it to the imagination of the audience. Anyway, back to this. We are now going to make this official, and again, for me,
the same old story with Тодев.
Yeah.
We feel like he can do so much more, capable of so much more, but he's growing in there every single time. This is the only time he risked it, but when he did risk it, he almost got hit. So it makes him just want to shell back up and fight that technical boxing style that he's got, and just step by step get the victory. Slowly, slowly gets it done.
And there
you see the stats. I mean, he outstruck him.
The leg kick was certainly a weapon that worked there, but the significant punches, 66, landing 45, high percentage.
I can't even see Barbosa throwing 57 strikes. I don't know if that stat's correct, but must have been just those hooks on when they've engaged. But Barbosa didn't start any of those combinations. It was all reactive striking. Landed one good left hand. But I believe this has gone to Тодев. Let's make it official. Let's give the #1 contender another victory here underneath the Octagon banner. Let's hand it over to Andre Nabon.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, let's see how judges score this fight. 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27, all for the winner by unanimous decision. The Punisher, Lazar Тодев!
Ich stehe hier mit dem Sieger, Lazar Тодef. Komm bitte mal hier
I'm
rüber.
standing here with the winner, Lazar Тодef. Come
3
here.
Runden hat das Ganze gedauert. Ich hätte im Vorfeld echt nicht erwartet,
It
dass es
all
über die
took
Punkte geht.
3
Gib uns deine
rounds,
Gedanken zu dem
and I
Kampf
didn't
heute.
expect it to come down to a decision. What do you think about the fight?
komplett andere Gedanken gehabt über den Kampf.
I also had different expectations and I imagined it differently, but this is the way it went. I couldn't risk anything. My opponent was tough and I was careful. I learned from my mistakes and I was careful. I paid attention. I did what I had to do. It's great to make finishes, but when it's not possible, it's not possible.
Of course, we can't force the finishes if that's not possible. Last time you lost with Will Fleury, and now you finally have a win, so you're probably happy, right? But apart from that, Budai will be fighting Fleury, so what's next for you?
Good question. Honestly, we know the fight card for the rest of the year, but I don't want to wait until the next year. I hope that I get an opportunity here in Octagon till this year still. That would be really great. I now want some time to take a break and then I want to get back.
Okay, we'll be looking forward